So when was the first time you thought or dabbled in like mushrooms or psychedelics for like a use of therapy?
Uh, I feel like the most profound experience, like the first profound experience, because I done mushrooms recreationally when I was in New Zealand. Like what I
They're
thought of
fucking everywhere over there, aren't they?
what I thought of mushrooms back then. Like my knowing, which was actually completely fucking fiction, was that the trip of the mushrooms was a poison and it was your body fighting to stay alive. That's what I thought mushrooms was back then.
Oh, really?
And
No shit.
And you and I, when we were speaking when I first got here, like when you notice, like when you're on mushrooms, that like, oh, the house is dirty. And I used to have these two rules when I did mushrooms in New Zealand: don't go in the bathroom because there's too much bacteria everywhere, and the other one was don't look in the mirror because your night will be fucked. Because every time I look,
Oh, that's the fucking
because I look in the mirror and then all of a sudden I'm literally looking into myself, and I would end up shutting my bedroom door and sitting down with a piece of paper and writing down everything I'm doing wrong in my life.
Yeah.
And then I'd wake up in the morning and I'd be like, screw it up, throw it in the bin. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And like, because I didn't even know that it was a medicine. To me, it was a drug. And then I'd done it over here, like I shared with you. I did mushrooms. I went in the float tank, which was just a little bit overwhelming. Like, it was so overwhelming that it was.
Yeah, I
hard
wouldn't
to get-
recommend doing that to
Yeah.
most people.
I definitely will. I'm going to do it again. I just didn't feel like I knew how to navigate the medicine very well when I did that. And then I think, from memory, my first sort of really profound insight that I had from mushrooms was when I sat them with my ex-partner, and like she was, we were going in and out of conversation, and then I was like, I was sitting there like just being all philosophical and stuff. I was like, wow, like just, and then I look around, I'm like, what are you thinking about? She's like, I'm just asking my body what it needs, and I was like, oh, I'll give that a go. I was like, what do you want, body? Like, what do you need? And then there was just this, what kind of felt like an entity, but it was this presence of my body in front of me speaking to me, and it just said, I was a fucking gift to you, and you are taking your shit out on me. And I just went through all the memories that I've I've been struggled, and I'd smoke meth, or I would like be self-destructive with food, and I would just eat myself into a coma, and then I'd wake up and eat myself into a coma, and just like find ways to take whatever is going on up here out on this. And it was like, I was a fucking gift to you, and you were taking your shit out on me. And I was just like bawling, like crying so hard. I was like, I'm fucking so sorry. Like, it was so intense. And my ex was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Just like,
Fucking hell.
and it was like, that was a really powerful moment for me. Like, where I just, I slip in and out of gratitude for my physical body. Like, sometimes I take it for granted, but then, every now and then, just to be like, man, I've only got one of these things, I better look after it. Like, it has to last me a while.
Yeah, you're doing better than most people, I reckon.
I think sometimes the outside doesn't portray what it's like on the inside.
Yeah.
Like, I put this post up recently. Like, I'm pretty happy with my physical condition at the moment, but it was like, this is the first time I felt psychologically more healthy than I am physically in my life.
That's almost better.
100%, it's way better.
Yeah.
It's way better. Like, because in the past I've portrayed like elite physical fitness, but like psychologically.
Well, that's a massive thing with like people. A lot of people who are like represent elite fitness have fucking huge demons that
massively.
drive them to that fitness because it's such a release to go to to focus on something for 6 hours a day.